So I recently, finally at least, put together a photo book. Just something real nice and simple. I made it through Blurb. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's 100 pages, 100 photos that is. It's more than 100 pages, I guess, but it's pretty bare bones, honestly. It's just basically throughout. It's spanning 5 years, the past 5 years at that, and it's different images I've taken, all outdoor nature photography, of course. And I just basically curated my favorite ones and put it together in this simple photo book. And yeah, so it's been out for now. It's been out for a couple weeks for sale. I think I have it priced at $50 for a soft cover.
Hmm.
But, yeah,
So, how many do you know approximately how many photos are in there?
I think it is 100. I think 101 actually of like the actual content, and then that's not including the front cover if you want to include that. There's two photos on the back of a portrait of me, a really old portrait actually. I need to update it, and then a photo of me on my Jeep, my former Jeep that is, and I'm doing like an Ansel Adams tribute photo where he stands on his car with a tripod and camera. So yeah, but
Nice.
the actual photos like that I took is I think it's like 100, 101. So, but yeah, it was pretty tough curating that whole. Like, I looked through my entire back catalog, everything, the raw files even, and I'm just like scouring for anything that I might have missed, stuff I could re-edit, and just improve the edit of the photo itself. But yeah, I pretty much pared it down to about 100 photos, which I feel like over 5 years. I mean, it was tough trying to pick favorites, I guess, but like I somehow made it work.
Yeah, that's awesome. And what medium did you make it through? Like, did you do independent or did you go through a website or?
It's Blurb, yeah. So it's self-published. They have a pretty nice software. It's called Bookright. I'm not affiliated. We aren't affiliated. I'm just talking about my experience making my book for the first time on there through Blurb. But yeah, they have this software you call Bookright, and it's basically just it's very simple. Honestly, it's drag and drop. You can put text. You can put other different graphics. You can upload different kinds of JPEG files. You can design the cover, front, back covers. You can do like if you have a hardcover dust jacket. Um, project. You edit that to be specifically like a different photo or whatever. So there's like lots of different options with them. It's fully featured and it's pretty cool because I had everything in my folder, my photos that is, and I upload them all at once. And then there's like an auto feature, and this like saved me so much time. It's like an auto like sort feature, and so it sorted them by date created. So I had them all in chronological order, which was my original intention, anyways. So it's pretty cool to actually like just do that with like a one-click feature. And it sizes them automatically based on your project. I think it's a square photo book, the one I made. It's like a 7 by 7, I think. So it's pretty small. It's very portable, lightweight. It's soft cover, like I said, with a glossy front and back. But the actual insides is just simply the photos. I originally took all this time to make like captions and the year created and stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of with a smaller size, I just kept it real simple. I just want the photos, honestly, on like a white paper. Just keep it focused on solely on that. Considering the small pocket size of this.
Yeah, that's. I mean, with 100 photos, all those captions. I mean, that would also take like I can't imagine how long that would take. So you
Hmm.
probably want to be pretty in depth on those too. And were you? You said it was a like chronological. Were you like looking for your best photos, or more just kind of showing your progression?
Oh, that's good. That's a good question. Both actually. I mean, it's that 5 years is definitely showing my progression, of course, as a photographer.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely a combination of like technically the best ones. I mean, emphasis on technically, as in like the lighting, the exposure, and then there's also a couple in there that I threw in there like just personal favorites. Like actually, the very first photo in there it's from 2016, way back when. So this is like baby Ryan at this point. I had like my Rebel T3 at 75 to 300, my lens on there. Not even like my big telephoto nowadays, but there's a turkey vulture that perched on a tree. I was out hiking with a buddy here in town, and it just perched on a tree, and it has this very spotty overhead light. There's some bokeh in the background, but there's lots of diffraction because of
Mm.
infringing.
Like
Yeah, so
chromatic aberration and stuff.
Yeah. So it's
Mm.
like those red and green bands in like the white spots, the hot spots, the highlights in the back of the image, and it's still a photo that's like I really enjoy because it was my very first sighting of a turkey vulture, and it was very up
Mm-hmm.
close, and it was like a total surprise. I mean, I'm just walking along the trail, chit chatting, and then like out from like the right of me, it just like swoops in or swoops rises above me, and like there's a turkey vulture just on the ground basically, or like on a log, and then he gets on this tree and everything, and he's just perched high and mighty above me. And the photo itself shows that perspective. He's just towering over me. You can clearly tell I'm pointing my camera up and everything, but I was just merely reacting to this cool surprise. And like I said, it's not technically the most like amazing photo, but like I just feel like it was a great start to the book. To start on
Yeah.
that, show like the progression in my camera skills and just maybe even composition. I don't know, but
And
it was a good start.